Less talk, more results. That was the plea tonight at a town hall on reckless driving in Milwaukee.
Local leaders listened to feedback and explained what they are doing right now to tackle that problem.
Stephanie Haynes live downtown with one change that's already in place to slow drivers down. Steph?
Steve and Shannon, we're already seeing at least one solution in play. Van Buren down to one lane of traffic each way, at least from the Holton Street Bridge all the way down to Kilbourne, because of concerns about speeding and pedestrian safety. People brought up plenty of other driving concerns tonight at the meeting, and many of them simply saying they are afraid to drive. Maggie Morse lives around the corner from Mount Lebanon Lutheran Church on 60th and Hampton, and she says she's afraid.
I've witnessed 2 fatal accidents. I've seen 3 near fatal accidents. I live on the corner. I listen to racing all night, every night. So you ask me, why am I here? I've heard the talk. I'm ready to hear some actions that they're going to take.
Maggie is one of several dozen people who turned out to a town hall Thursday night for people to voice their concerns about reckless driving to police and local leaders. Julie Wellinger lost her son Gerald back in August after the car he was riding in was hit by a driver who was racing.
You're out there speeding, that could be you. That could be a family member of yours, could be a friend.
Data from Milwaukee Police's traffic safety unit shows 57 people have died in crashes so far this year. Leaders discussed ways to help, such as red light cameras and speed bumps. A lot of them said they're afraid to go driving out on the roads. What do you say to them?
I say that I hear you and that we are working with other partners to have that impact. We know that this is not something that happened overnight. We're not going to get to where we need to be. But are you seeing those efforts being put forth?
We can talk and talk and talk, but is it really going to happen? Are we really going to see a change of the city, or is it just going to keep getting worse and worse and worse?
Okay, so here's one simple way you can help. There is an app called MKE Mobile Action, and when you open it, you can scroll down to Report Dangerous Driving, and that takes you exactly right to the traffic safety unit where you can report all of your traffic safety concerns directly to Milwaukee Police. Live in Milwaukee, Stephanie Haynes, TMJ4 News.
Stephanie, thank you. Steve, there were a lot of people there tonight, and it's very clear a lot of people willing to find a solution.
Yeah, you moderated this town hall. We heard the acting chief there say, we didn't get into this overnight. We're not going to get out of it overnight. But he did tell people, hold us accountable.
Definitely hold us accountable, but also that there are a number of people at stake at this. It's not just enforcement. You've got to look at this holistically. And who are all the players? The community is a part of that, the enforcement, but the judiciary system is also, and state lawmakers. So it'll be very interesting to see what they do with the feedback they got from the audience, and then how we will try to see if there is any change in the future.
And we will do that.